Hi, Torrent friends. Welcome back for math for week 5 of summer program. So since we're in week 5, we are going to be talking about the number 5. Let me get my slides pulled up. And we're also going to be talking about the Upper Peninsula because that is our area of Michigan that we are focusing on this week. So we've got the number 5 in the Upper Peninsula. This is the number 5. And I'm going to show you how to spell the number 5. F-I-V-E. F-I-V-E. That's how you spell the number 5. Here's a short little video clip showing you how to write the number 5. Watch them do it one more time. All right, that one's a little different because your hand leaves the paper and you go up and do the very top of the 5 as the last step. All right, next is a 10 frame showing 5. So as you can see, the entire top row of the 10 frame is filled in. So that is half of the 10 frame. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This shows 5 fingers on someone's hand. That's an easy way to show 5. Here are 5 tally marks. So as you can see, now that we get the 5th tally mark, we do it a little bit differently. At first, we're just drawing lines for tallies, but then when you get 5 tallies for the 5th one, you use it to draw a line through the first 4. So this is a way to show 5 with tally marks. Here is a number line showing the number 5. Shows that we are now halfway through the 1 through 10 number line. And here, this arrow points to the Upper Peninsula. That's this whole teal colored portion that is above the mitten part of Michigan that we've been talking about. So this is the Upper Peninsula. And I chose to include 5 pictures of the Mackinaw Bridge because without the Mackinaw Bridge, it would be really hard to get to the Upper Peninsula. We need the Mackinaw Bridge if we're driving to the Upper Peninsula, unless you plan on taking a boat or an airplane. But the Mackinaw Bridge is when it was built, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world, but now it's the 5th longest. But it's like 5 miles long, 8,614 feet. So it is a long bridge. Let's go ahead and count how many pictures of the Mackinaw Bridge I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, I chose to include pictures of a forest because 84% of the Upper Peninsula is covered with trees. So and that's 8.8 million acres of forest up in the Upper Peninsula. So most of the land up there is covered in trees or a forest. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forests. This is Taquaminon Falls, and my family and I are actually going to be visiting Taquaminon Falls a little later this summer. Too bad it wouldn't have been before this week so I could show you some pictures and videos from there. But this is a picture I got off of the internet. And I chose to show a waterfall because there are more than 300 waterfalls in the Upper Peninsula. Taquaminon Falls is the biggest one, so that's why I chose to use pictures of that one. So let's go ahead and count the pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waterfalls. And here are snowmobiles. One of the most popular recreational activities in the UP is snowmobiling, and there are actually over 3,000 miles of snowmobile trails up there. Now, 3,000 miles would get us all the way from Orlando, Florida to Seattle, Washington. So that is all the way from one corner of our country to another. That's how many miles and miles and miles we have of snowmobiling trails up in the UP. So these are snowmobiles. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 snowmobiles. And last but not least, this is copper. And I'm including copper in my presentation because back in the mid to late 1800s, Michigan was the leading producer of copper. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pieces of copper. All right, and the next part of our slideshow, I will show you how the different ways that I made the number 5 this morning to show you. So I made it with a twisty tie. This is just a little, one of those little twisty ties that you use to close bread. I just formed it into the shape of the number 5. Next, I used kinetic sand and made a number 5 with that. This is a 5 using those cinnamon apple straws. Kind of looks like a digital 5. And here I made a number 5 out of little mini marshmallows. And I not only made a number 5, I used them to make a pattern. I made pink, green, yellow, orange, pink, green, yellow, orange, pink, green, yellow, orange, pink, green. Yep, I made a pattern using those. And you could do something like that too. All right, now it's your turn. Now you can look around your house and come up with how you are going to make the number 5 to show me. I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you next week. Bye.